Hey, what's up, Nia? Congratulations on being first again today. Congratulations on being second today, T. You can go ahead and smack that redeem as well if you want to. I noticed there'd be a lot of people coming in and nobody claims second. I'm like, oh, maybe people just don't know it's a thing, but don't remember. It's kind of funny to see. Nice. Just the all caps mine. I was stuck trying to make a hard choice today. I didn't know if I wanted to play like Frag Punk or Marvel Rivals or Tekken, and I was like, let me just do Marvel Rivals today because it's been a while since I've like played Marvel Rivals. I've been playing Frag Punk, but I haven't played enough to where I feel comfortable streaming it. Granted, you don't have to be good to stream a game, but I like to at least be competent and know what I'm doing in some way, shape, or form. Before I just start streaming it. Let me put this in the sync real quick. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started here.
No more heroes, it's hero begin. You catch on nobody but yourself, nothing less to do.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
All right, hope you guys having a wonderful Friday. Hope the week has been treating you guys well. We finally made it to the end of the week. Hope you guys get the weekend to relax, recharge, and just take a load off after how good or how bad your week was. Today we're not going to be doing anything too crazy, just as per usual, discussing some gaming news and then playing some Marvel Rivals afterwards. That all being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and if you're not having such a good time, I hope things get better for you. But I'm not gonna bother you guys too much with the details, and just well wishes, and we're gonna kind of get into the articles as soon as possible. That being said, we have our first article of the day, which Marvel Rivals is, well, mainly the developer behind Marvel Rivals, NetEase, is being sued currently. And I think for all the good publicity that has been surrounding this game, they've had just as much controversy, even though this game isn't even fully a year old yet. Let's go on to see like what all is happening here. So I think that it's pronounced Britannia Media is suing NetEase for defamation, and they blame it for their studio's collapse. But let's go on to see why this is and what exactly is happening. Let me also adjust this camera slightly. There we go. But apparently Britannia Media, the parent company for now closed game studios Crop Circle Games, Possibility Space, and Fang and Claw, formed by Jeff and Annie Strain, is suing former investor NetEase for defamation. The lawsuit filed on January 3rd, 2025 seeks $400 million in damages and blames NetEase executives for allegedly leaking confidential financial information to other investors, purportedly in retaliation of the Strain's efforts to help the Chinese conglomerate comply with American regulations. The lawsuit, which NetEase has already begun to combat with a motion to remove the case to federal court out of Louisiana, shines new light on the sudden collapse of Britannia Media in 2023. At the time, Jeff and Annie Strain blamed the fall of their studios on allegations that their employees were sharing confidential information with the press. Now they say that NetEase's alleged mishandling of sensitive financial information played a major role. And of course, NetEase denies these claims. The allegations by Britannia Media and the founders, Annie and Jeff Strain, are wholly without merit, and we emphatically deny and will vigorously defend ourselves against them. And this is what a representative said in a statement to the game developer. Our record as a global gaming company speaks for itself, and we remain committed to conducting business with integrity. And they go on to say that we are confident in the legal process will vindicate our position and shed light on the real reasons behind the demise of Strains and Studios. Now, according to the copy of the lawsuit obtained by a game developer, these Strains' efforts to assist with the compliance of the Committee on Foreign Investments regulations began shortly after NetEase invested $20 million in the Crop Circle Games. This is a transaction that granted a 20% stake in the studio to the Marvel Rivals publisher, and according to the suit, the pair were rebuffed by former NetEase executive turned Crop Circle board member Han Chinglin. What's up, Captain? Hope you're doing well. Who at one point emailed the plaintiffs about keeping NetEase's investments in the company low profile to keep away from the radar of, I don't know who this is. But the suit does note that their reporting is not always mandatory but highly encouraged. But months later, on February 23rd, 2024, Jeff Strain alleges that he received a text from Transcend Fund Managing Director Andrew Shepard, who informed him that allegations of fraud and misuse of funds were being leveled against Crop Circle Games. Whoops. Shepard later confirmed to Britannia that NetEase was the source of allegations and that it was investigating claims that funds had been moved from Crop Circle Games to subsidiaries without prior consent of relevant stakeholders, and quarterly financials were potentially materially inaccurate. Thank you for the alert, Captain. I'm also doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. But this was mere weeks after Crop Circle Games began furloughing employees, and NetEase apparently also stated that many key appoints have been let go since the potential leak as of the lawsuit states, and the foregoing inaccurate information. Now the strains say these statements NetEase made were false and defamatory. Oh man. And more on the articles, they say NetEase's initial response to the lawsuit has been immediately to file for removal of the suit from the Civil District Court of Louisiana and the federal court. One key reason for this removal, they argue, is that the strains have included Crop Circle Games, a company they still effectively own, on the list of defendants. And on January 3rd, 2025, Jeff and Annie Strain resigned as members of the Crop Circle Games board. The same day they initiated their lawsuit, and their lawsuit names Crop Circle Games as a defendant alongside board member Han Qingling. Plaintiffs claim that the defendant Han defamed them in a manner that made the plaintiffs' business unattractive to investors, leading to their demise. Plaintiffs claim that Mr. Han ruined Crop Circle's business and threw Crop Circle plaintiffs' other businesses, despite the facts that Mr. Han sits on top of Crop Circle's board and NetEase invested a substantial sum of money in Crop Circle. Plaintiffs allege that NetEase and Crop Circle should be vicariously liable for defendant Han's alleged statements. And NetEase's filing reads, saying that the strains have improperly joined Crop Circle as a defendant. But I think this just goes on to talk more about that and just some of the more legal jargon that has to do with this. But this is the latest in development of the collapse of Britannia and its subsidiaries since April 2024. If the lawsuit proceeds, more information on the state of operations at Britannia Media may come to light. And also, game developer, the writers behind this article have reached out to the legal representatives for the strains and will update the story when a response is issued. So we see what happens. I just thought it was interesting that Marvel Rivals found itself at the center of another controversy. Well, mainly not Marvel Rivals, but the developer NetEase. Seems like recently they haven't been able to catch a break due to the success and all the attention the game has been getting. And I do wonder like what really happened behind closed doors, if this is just an attempt at money grab behind the studio, the two people who own the studio that had to close its doors, or if there's something that legitimately happened here. But speaking of Marvel Rivals success, we have some stuff in DC, which DC Studios is apparently in talks with Rocksteady and NetherRealm for a new DC video games, which is interesting that they contacted NetherRealm, which gives me hope that it could be a DC fighting game in the works. Which I think one of the last DC fighting games we had was what, Injustice 2? So who knows, maybe this could be them discussing talks about Injustice 3, or I don't know, maybe Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe 2. Let me stop playing. That'd been crazy. That was still a crazy crossover. I still can't believe they did that. But let's go on to read like what is actually happening here. But it's been confirmed that DC Studios is in talks with Rocksteady and NetherRealm for any upcoming DC video games. This was mentioned during a visit that brought out the press for a studio update on their upcoming films, shows, and games. Typically, games aren't included in these sorts of meetings, but after James Gunn was announced as co-head of DC Studios, he announced a plan to include games in an interconnected DC universe. During this meeting, James Gunn confirmed that the heads of DC Studios have been meeting with Warner Bros. Games division head, JB Perrette, where they then meet with members of NetherRealm and Rocksteady. They go on to say that we work incredibly closely with JB Perrette, who runs that division. This is said by Saffron, and it's really the first time it's ever been this way at Warner Bros. James and I sit with the guys that run the studios under JB, whether it's NetherRealm or Rocksteady, and we sit with them and we talk about characters and stories that we're interested in and what they're interested in. And Gunn says that there are designs for the projects in their very earliest stages, and when he then goes on to talk about what the story could be for the character or the game's overall theme. However, when asked about when people will begin to see hints of video games coming in a DCU, James Gunn said it would be a couple years from now. And there's also been no hints as to what kind of games will be in development. It's well known and well documented as to what fans will like. Fans have been waiting for Injustice 3 for nearly a decade now. However, fans instead received Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Gotham Knights not so bad, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was definitely mid. And these are two games that did not perform well at all. With the support for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League ending last month. And as a result of this, Warner Bros. Games CEO left the company thanks to the major failure of the Suicide Squad game and multiverses. And it's always been known that Marvel's more popular than DC in nearly every avenue, but especially when it comes to DC games, they're known for being hit or miss. However, with new Batman games reportedly in development, which is surprising, there is hope that these games will be as successful as the other Batman games that were released. And they go on to ask, what DC games would you want to see from NetherRealm and Rocksteady? Let us know in the comments below. It's kind of interesting that they want to do more Batman games so soon, especially after Kevin Conroy passed not too long ago. Like, who else do you get to voice Batman and take up that mantle and take up that role? At the very least, without being disrespectful to the past actor's performance. Like, how do you top that? Or I think that's the wrong way of going about it, right? Like, how do you stay in line with that, honor it, or like pay homage without trying to usurp his performance? That's hard to do though, because he's Batman for so long and there's so many different versions of Batman. But I don't think the Arkham series would have been as great without Kevin Conroy voicing him, because he really nailed it. He really nailed it. That's our DC news. Speaking of new games we got coming, we're apparently getting a Space Marine 3. They apparently are publishing, like Focus Entertainment Publishing has announced the development of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3. I guess Space Marine 2 did so well that they're already trying to work on a new one, which is great. Like, this is lovely for somebody like me who loves Warhammer. So this is cool. I always find out about different games coming out in the Warhammer verse, especially if they're good, because not a lot of the Warhammer games are the best. But let's go on to read what they have to say about this. So let's see. Focus Entertainment Publishing and Games Workshop, as well as Saber Interactive, are proud to announce the development of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3, which is the next installment of the legendary franchise set in the Warhammer 40k universe. Space Marine 2 continues to captivate players, and this new edition promises an even more immersive experience, staying true to the Warhammer 40k universe with intense, brutal, and spectacular gameplay. And they go on to say that we have been honored by the incredible response from fans following the launch of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. And we will continue to support the game with exciting content and regular updates in the coming years. Now, as of today, we are thrilled to announce that the adventure will continue with Space Marine 3, and players can look forward to an immersive campaign, a multiplayer mode, and innovations that will redefine the standards of third-person action games. This has been developed in close collaboration with Games Workshop, of course, people who own Warhammer. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3 will take the genre to new heights by introducing large-scale battles that are even more spectacular. This was said by John Burt, who is a deputy CEO of Focus Entertainment Publishing. And Space Marine 2 has proven to be a transformative game for Saber. It is a culmination of everything we've learned about game development in our 25 years in the business, and we are now starting to develop Space Marine 3, a game that carries with it tremendous expectations from our rapidly expanding fan base. While we will continue to support and grow the Space Marine 2 universe over the coming years, we will take all our learnings and apply them to an even bigger and more spectacular game for the third installment. And we view this as an opportunity to create a true love letter to the Warhammer 40k universe. And that's cool. And more information on Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3 will be revealed at a later date. So I love that. I love that. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, what's up, Morgan? Hope you're doing well today. Appreciate you popping in. We got some Avowed news. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually played Avowed or even touched it or even knew it was on Game Pass. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not Obsidian's best writing. And could be better, but not the worst game in the world. Not as bad as some people are trying to make it seem. All right, Pet and Spade, dope. Love that for you. Love that for him. But let's go on to read what they got to say about he's forcing you, holding you at gunpoint. The Avowed director hinting at a future for the franchise. Let's see what they're going to say. Being held against my will? I don't believe you, you know? Spade will never. Spade could never do anything wrong in my world. Let's go on and read this article though. Obsidian's fun and colorful Avowed doesn't sound like a one and done effort by the developer behind, of course, the Outer Worlds and Fallout New Vegas. And apparently Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, I believe Obsidian also worked on, if I remember correctly. But Avowed arrived last week to a positive reception, and now a Bloomberg interview with the game's director, Carrie Patel, includes a suggestion that we'll see more of the franchise from Obsidian. Asked whether Patel's next project would be something new, the director said that work on more Avowed content, be that for this game or sequels, is more likely. Now that we've built this wonderful world, which the game does look gorgeous, and also built this team strength and muscle memory around the content and gameplay in this world, I'd love to see us do more with it. Obsidian has invested more than 6 years in Avowed and longer in its Pillar of Eternity universe. Yeah, okay, so development on the project began in 2018, 2 years prior to the company's acquisition by Microsoft. And it was initially planned as a multiplayer version of Skyrim with a massive open world, which I don't think sounds awful. Like, I think a lot of people would have liked an open world Skyrim in this modern day and age, but if they had to scale it back to make it a more cohesive game, I'm not mad at it. Because Obsidian ditched the game's online component relatively early on. Now, after Patel came on board to lead the game in 2021, the decision was then made to also switch the game's map from open world to multiple large open zones, which, again, I'm not against. Not every game needs to be open world. The game also ended up leaning further into the Pillar of Eternity's universe's lore than initially planned to. Then again, you think, okay, we can't climb every mountain. Which ones are really worth the effort for us? And we knew from the Outer Worlds that we could build a really great game with open zones and that also add some advantages in terms of letting you really theme your areas more distinctly and intentionally. And also provide a sense of progression as the player is going from one environment to the next. With a valid lax and gloss that makes up for it with charm, depth, and playful heart. And it's one of this year's most pleasant surprises. And earlier this month, Obsidian said it was planning to still be open for its 100th anniversary and another 78 years by staying lean and invested. All right. But another thing I think most people like myself don't know, this is an article I stumbled upon yesterday, and this is kind of sad, man. Because it's about Jade Empire, which if you love BioWare, if you loved old school RPGs, I'm sure you've heard of things like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. I'm sure you heard of Mass Effect. I'm sure you heard of Dragon Age, you know, games like those, the original Baldur's Gate games. And around, like, you know, Fable, those things coming out on the OG Xbox, like the actual Xbox One, Jade Empire was one of the games that were released on the Xbox One before the 360 came out, like near the end of the original Xbox's lifespan. But I didn't know it was originally planned to be a 360 title. And they go on to say that Jade Empire could have joined Dragon Age and Mass Effect as another franchise if it wasn't for Xbox's absolutely moronic advice, says BioWare co-founder. Now, the co-founder himself said he wanted to release the cult classic RPG as an Xbox 360 launch game. We'll just call him Greg because I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But BioWare co-founder Greg, I'm gonna attempt to say Zashuk. Not sure at all. But he said the worst bit of advice he ever received in the industry came when Microsoft convinced the studio to release cult classic RPG Jade Empire at the tail end of the OG Xbox's life cycle. Microsoft was like, no, you should release it now, right at the end of the cycle, because it's a great time. And he said this in my Perfect Console podcast in an interview recalling his time at the story developer just before he moved on from the industry entirely to pursue a career in craft beer, of all things. It was the worst advice, absolutely moronic advice for them. The stupidest thing ever. It continues lamenting the fact that they didn't delay it to the start of the Xbox 360 generation, which would have been dope. Especially with the increase in technology and just what the 360 was capable of too. But existing in a lesser known pre-Mass Effect post-KOTOR space, Jade Empire was a well-loved role-playing game from the studio's golden years, featuring huge casts and classic good versus evil decisions BioWare was known for, but this time of real-time martial arts combat in a setting ripped straight out of Chinese myths. The fans that played it fell in love with it, but there weren't that many of them since the game launched just 6 months before the hugely anticipated Xbox 360 hit store shelves in 2005. That is crazy. But we could have rezzed Jade Empire up. We could have amped it up. We could have said no. But he also said if he pushed for more development time to make Jade Empire a launch title, the studio would have had another franchise to join the likes of Dragon Age and Mass Effect. That would have been a trifecta. That would have been the trifecta. That would have been the big three right there of RPGs for them. I just think it would have been a way more successful product at the beginning of the cycle than the end, which is really unfortunate. And apparently, I didn't even see this at the bottom, but apparently they revealed the story and concept for Jade Empire 2. That's crazy, man. It's kind of crazy we didn't get a Jade Empire 2 because 1 was so good. This is before the industry was like super unstable as it is today. Hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. But speaking of cancel games and things that could possibly resurface, another thing I really wasn't expecting was we got more talks about Scalebound, of all things. So Hideki Kamiya says he'd still love to make Scalebound one day. He is still open to making Scalebound. The former Platinum Games co-founder says the canceled Xbox game is still on his mind to this day. For those that don't know, that this is like the closest comparison I think I had to it. This is before I think we got a new Monster Hunter game. It was either right afterward or during that same amount of time. and Scalebound was announced. And this was essentially looking like, what if Platinum Games made a Monster Hunter game? That's essentially what this is looking like from the trailers. You know, studio behind Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Vanquish, those style of games, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, those style of games. But let's go into yeah, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, and Okami director left Platinum a year ago, a year and a half ago, and is currently working on a sequel to Okami with his new studio, Clover's Inc. You guys don't know, this is based on his old studio, Clover, which is a studio that made God Hand, which he also mentioned he wanted to do. But however, a new tweet posted by the official Clover's Inc. account on X suggested that Kamiya still doesn't have the canceled Xbox game Scalebound out of his head yet. The action RPG started in development at Platinum in 2013, with Kamiya as the director, and was to be released on Xbox and PC with Microsoft Studios publishing. However, in 2017, Microsoft announced that the game had been canceled. Clover's latest tweet shows Kamiya and other staff crowded around the monitor as they watched YouTube videos of early Scalebound footage. Noticed some excitement around Kamiya's desk. The tweet reads, he was reminiscing about the development of Scalebound while watching YouTube videos. It never made it to release, but even now he still feels proud of it. Now in the video, he's seen explaining to his colleagues that the protagonist has headphones and a smartphone despite being in a fantasy world with dragons. Just like an isekai reincarnation, one developer comments, referring to a subgenre of manga and anime which characters transported to another world in a fish out of water scenario. I'm sure, as you guys know, you can't get away from isekais in this day and age. And he goes on to say, yeah, exactly. That's a big trend right now. The tweet also quotes Kamiya saying, I think I'd love to make it again someday. Though the video itself doesn't show this. He then retweeted the game with the message, let's do it, Phil, addressing current Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. I don't know if I trust Phil, though, because rumors are that, and keep in mind it's just a rumor, but they may be doing a whole another Gears of War collection with no multiplayer. Which would be one of the greatest missteps in gaming. For remakes, at least. Speaking of missteps, though, EA is trying to charge people money for Skate and an alpha, a closed alpha at that. Could you imagine being handpicked to playtest the game and then they start charging you money inside the actual game with microtransactions? The game isn't even out yet. The game isn't even in beta yet. And EA's added microtransactions to Skate. Granted, Skate will be free to play when it launches. And I guess this is them just trying to see what they could get away with, them testing the waters. But we're gonna see what happens, what occurs with this. Let's go on and read the article, tell you guys more about this. Before we even got a release date announcement, we got microtransactions in this closed alpha. But as reported by Insider Gaming, developer Full Circle added microtransactions to the ongoing closed alpha test of EA's free-to-play Skate Revival. You can spend real-world money on virtual currency called Sandvan Bucks, which in turn is used to buy cosmetic items, and it sounds like Full Circle wants to test Skate's microtransaction purchase system, as it states it wants players to have a positive experience when purchasing items from the Skate store. Your feedback will be greatly appreciated in providing a great experience at early access launch. And according to Insider Gaming, Full Circle has warned testers that progress will be fully reset before Skate launches in early access, and any purchases you make will be converted back into Sandvan Bucks and made available again at the start of early access. So you can't even keep the things you purchase. And I do wonder if it's gonna be like, let's say you buy a shirt and a shirt is $10, right? And then the game comes out and that shirt's no longer worth $10, it's worth something like $2, but then they charge you for a new shirt and that shirt's like $20. And they only give you back the money that you know. I just really want to see what they do with the currency. If they're going to charge people, price gouge them during the alpha, and then the money that they get from the alpha going into early access, the stuff ends up being more expensive. It's causing them to spend more money to get the old outfits they used to have. Since the resetting progress. But Skate's early access launch is set for 2025 this year, and it was announced during EA Play way back in 2020. But at the time, it was stated as very early in development. Since then, Full Circle has kept the community up to date with closed community playtests of early builds and updates on where the game is at via this Boardroom video series. The developer officially revealed the name of the game would be Skate back in 2022, alongside confirmation it will release as a free-to-play title on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Hey, this is interesting. We're gonna have to keep posting on this because it really makes me wonder what all they're gonna be doing here. Like how all they're gonna be interacting with this. We really gotta see. But that's all the gaming news I have for you guys for today. Now we're gonna get into playing Marvel Rivals. But yeah, some interesting stuff, some not so interesting stuff, some weird things. This is always weird, something weird going on in the gaming industry. Like someone who seems like they're just out of touch and doesn't really know what's going on and what players want. EA seems like they keep wanting to push this sense of not pride and accomplishment, but keeps trying to make bad decisions and say it's for the benefit of the player, and it's not. It never is. Let me actually change the game category. All right. It's been a minute since I've actually been able to sit here and play. Hey, yo, is this the new Storm skin? Oh, this looks sick. Oh, I love this. Wolverine is not dead yet, Queen of Hell. You shall never have them, while Storm has breath and power to defy you. This is a dope skin. I can see a lot of Storm players rocking this. Plus, it is a nice change up for her to normal like Mohawk that people do with her alternate skins. But that's pretty sick. I guess we'll play a couple quick matches, then we'll go into comp. I don't even remember what rank I am. From the What If series, but pretty altered. Gotcha. That's still pretty sick though. Like that they're going through the trouble of pulling from the What If series at that too. That's cool.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. Waited too long. Okay, I'll just play no more.
Those who oppose me shall be left to drown in my wake.
That skin's really dope. I wonder why it's so laggy today.
It's always turned in my favor.
Let me see something real quick.
Before you attack, get ready.
It will take more than light to solve our problems.
You're underestimating my light.
So I know this game is like super unoptimized
It's all the time.
because for it to load like that, my performance is actually worse than it was before the update. I'm looking at my frames. It's kind of crazy this is happening.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Might just have to check my settings.
All you need to do is capture.
See if they like changed anything in the update.
I had wondered when Doom would finally bring about the end of all things.
Oh, thank you. Nice. So they have a Star-Lord and an Iron Fist. That's going to be interesting to deal with. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to go. Star-Lord's winning.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh, he's still in the back somewhere. Oh, we just gotta push the vehicle forward. We just gotta let him be. Oops, I shouldn't have put my squid there. Oh my god. Gotta wait for everybody to pull up. I'm supposed to hit the wall.
Healing power. Perfect. Protect your key.
I need to actually get up on the sides here. Whew. Oh man, that Star-Lord is gonna be a problem. I'll probably have to change characters. Oh, at the very least, just be
Like the tide. Namor.
out of the line of fire.
Again.
We are undefeatable!
Oh no.
Them.
I mean, not do that.
You're mine.
Think they all just ignore Star-Lord?
Assistance.
And so I've located a hidden assailant.
How refreshing.
Show us the way, Spider Zero.
Oop.
Attack them.
Oh, that Black Widow's a problem.
Healing power. Perfect.
Can actually shoot.
Where is protect your key?
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Again.
Everybody needs a hand sometime.
Again.
We're still pushing it though. I was gonna say, somebody back here shooting at us? Okay, yeah, it's Mantis.
Move swifter than the current. Protect your key. How refreshing.
There! Don't turn that now!
Trying to destroy the pillars.
Bring on the chaos.
Behold the god of thunder.
I'm missing, no!
Who's the man? I am.
Attack them.
Here they are.
Got him.
Reach the checkpoint.
Learn your strength and restraint today. Do not throw hands to your aunt for being. Hey, yo.
Get in there.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, T. But you didn't end up throwing hands at your aunt.
Let's get Spider Zero where she needs to go. Trust Mantis. They're surprised for that.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or
You know, it's nice to not have to put hands on somebody.
That is much better.
Being the bigger person. Respect.
I got a sniper.
Poor and don't have bail money. Crazy.
Good thing I was here.
Yeah, at this point, getting into a fight is a rich person's pastime. Wait here, so Iron Fist doesn't catch me slipping.
let anything stand in your way.
Denizens of the deep.
Oh, well.
Got me from the shadows.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
I still
Time! Why can't
Let's just walk up and then just do this.
we are undefeatable!
attack them.
I want to say I put it on them, but I must have been like literally a fraction off.
So close! This is a big chance!
Render me assistance.
That's on me to actually kill him. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Let's see here. Nomura isn't working here for me.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Probably Skorgo would be better.
Oh, my tail? Yeah, it's super warm and is very handy in combat.
Sniper right there. See? Help. So cold.
Hey, check out this big airport!
Oh no. I didn't use any of my actual evasion.
We're back, right, Tippy Toe?
Bring on the chaos.
Time!
Plasma burst! I am curious if you
We are undefeatable! Ha! Check out this big airport! Oh, there's a sniper!
Where are you gonna go?
Time to go nuts! Disappear! Check out this big airport!
Incoming.
Yay, team! Oh, Thunderjack! Oh, a touch of healing!
Let me do one of these. I'm gonna try going behind them, the ult behind them, see what happens.
Vehicle moving again! Watch me! Hey! Co-op time! Oh, now that was snappy! Or a dagger.
We got a live shooter.
Nice.
Time to go. Another epic.
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely out of practice. This is the first Loki MVP I've seen in months. Wait, did it say Loki's gonna lie right to your face and you're gonna believe me? It's actually pretty funny. Ooh, yeah.
They made it halfway.
Oh,
Them.
we rejoined halfway through a game. I guess some people must have left.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I am.
Yo, is it Zillatopia? Is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I just got forced into a game that's already more than halfway over.
Better stop that vehicle.
Like the game is ending. That's kind of crazy. Gotta get out of that. Like, I don't know what they want me to do here.
Please give me a challenge.
Now or never. Stop them.
Making the cut.
Oh, gotcha. You know, sometimes I just ask people like how it's pronounced just because I don't want to butcher their names. I know how annoying that could be, but some people, the way they spell their names, the way it's pronounced, I'm like, there's no way I could have guessed that. Yeah, we don't even have healers, do we? We don't. We have 3 tanks. I'm just gonna go healer. I don't know how much this will help though. But yeah, today we realized to be Alex backwards. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Since the game's been going on so long, everybody has their ults too. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
But yeah, I use sheep chat, so that's why like I get a sound notification every time a message goes off. Yeah, that was wild. Sheep chat. That's in the farm animal.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'll go cloak and dagger for this one.
Cloak and dagger,
Yeah.
hope and fear.
Definitely a different type of name, but nothing too bad. I believe the developers are Russian, if I remember correctly.
Before we had powers, we had each other.
It's an external software.
Bond is unbreakable.
You wouldn't get this through Stream Elements. A lot of stuff you end up getting through Twitch or like wanting to use that are like this, you end up having to go find just over the internet.
Daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way.
Our foes would be wise not to underestimate us.
But they will. They always do. Just because we're young, pretty, and female.
Then let that be their final mistake.
The
I
battle
do like the character interactions in this game. I wonder how much they're gonna change over the seasons if like any of the actual events occurring in game will be considered canon, and like
them from securing the
the
mission.
way people interact with each other without a change at all. Oh, Spider-Man. He's almost dead. What's happening?
Lights out.
He's gotta be going for this. Yeah, okay.
My time to shine. Sisters restoring.
Oh, what was Namor doing in so deep?
Arigato. My time to shine.
Easy target.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Typical air breather.
I hope they're handling that back there. Trying to see if anybody's like struggling in the front.
Powering up.
Lights out.
For the most part, I mainly just play alone unless like I have some friends I established that we're gonna like plans to play with already. So I'll be running it solo dolo today. It's looking like. Sometimes I do, like I used to a lot, but fairly recently, like I haven't been as much.
Us against the world.
I didn't have to ult, I just did. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm dead. But I'm surprised they've been only playing Fortnite if that's the case.
Much to prove. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, our healer DC'd? That's unfortunate.
Better stop that vehicle.
Tandy needs help.
Oh no. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. You have some people like that. Once they get in mind, like, this is the game I want to play, that's the only thing they end up running.
Lights out. Living fear.
I'm an easy target.
My time to shine.
Let me not move forward that much.
A foam of light. Keep it in half waves. Stop.
Oh no.
Fighter.
There's no place for a kid's play.
Get ready. Listen to bad guys. My time to shine.
Ooh, these guys are pushing in hard.
Chance to stop them.
I don't really think we have the people to stop them here. I think Penny is cool, but I don't think she's gonna get the job done here as far as like threatening people. I gotta make sure I keep Bucky alive. Okay. Oh. Oh man.
They call me Psylocke. That name shall do.
Don't pick a fight with vengeance personified.
Hey, at least they're self-aware enough to be like, yeah, let me try something new. Let me do something different.
Is it time to stop them?
A lot of people who end up only just doing the same thing every day and just complaining how gaming is dead when they only play 2K, Madden, GTA, Call of Duty, and then get mad at how nothing new is coming out. Oh no. Okay.
Much to prove.
Can't keep him alive. Oh no.
Systems restored. Now an escort to stop them.
She's sitting outside the circle. What's happening? Just gonna have to do this.
The world. My time to shine.
Horrifying here.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Appreciate you, Alex. Well, I called you Alex because your name is Alex spelled backwards, but my bad. Zilla. My bad. I had a brain fart there.
Give them another inch.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Not too much we can do here.
This is a nice spot.
But we got a second healer now, so maybe that might be the thing we're missing.
My time to shine. Some vintage spider stuff.
Thank you.
Don't mind me.
Oh, yeah, Johnny did just get buffed too.
You stop them in their tracks.
Lights out.
My time to shine.
Hey, Dee! I need amplifier.
You know what to do, Spider?
Nice.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Oh, what? Captain's just in there? Nice.
My time to shine.
Almost forgot that cloak can stop everybody from getting swallowed by Jeff.
Glad to help.
Save many lives with that.
You stop them in their tracks. Watch me soar! Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Watch this spot.
Systems restored. Hold still. Control your mode. Please.
Man, I gotta
Nice.
Time to shine.
from the brink, baby.
Yeah, that second healer really made a big difference here. I don't know what originally happened to our Luna Snows. They just kind of disappeared.
You stop them in their tracks.
Armed and dangerous.
Oh, this is perfect for us.
My time to shine.
My step. Join the amplifier.
Gotta back up. Oh, no, I died.
Don't mind me.
Couldn't say no more.
Stop that vehicle.
He got mauled. They did not let that man touch the base. The other things that'll beat me. That should be the game there then. Ooh, GG's.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Who would have had that rocket earlier? We would have won. The dope Iron Man skin. Oh, we tried. All right, over to comp it is. See if we can get out of plat 3. Or get sent back to gold.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
We have no more. Is anyone gonna go Luna? Do I go Luna? I'll go Luna.
Let us know. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
I always gotta wait and see what everybody else is gonna pick first sometimes. Just to get an idea of what characters will go best with a certain comp.
Superpowers are amazing. Also, the ice effects look great on stage.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Can't focus with all the mess back home on my mind, bro.
In times such as these, Logan, we have to be able to walk and chew gum.
I remember when they patented chewing gum. Ugh, I'm getting too old for this.
Logan?
Let's do this.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We won't run away anymore.
I like that you can do the sprint super slowly like this. Ooh, gotta keep these people alive.
I'll get you next. Mission area is yours.
Put myself a little in harm's way here.
One down.
Even better than my mutant power.
Much of this can be brought crashing down.
I didn't know you could ping destruction.
I was worried.
But that's into me.
Cursed? I like the cold.
Oh god, T'Challa. Here's one tap.
How you're frozen. It's okay. Admit it.
Whew.
Made me. I suck. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Enemy trapped. Follow them.
Armed and
Oh, that man Bucky died immediately. What happened? I didn't have to do this.
Do some damage.
Got wiped.
The area's almost yours. Here they are.
I like the cold. I'll get you next time.
Here.
He's gonna come back.
Be careful over here.
Oh no. It's just a bad idea. I should have immediately skated out the way.
I'm making a comeback. I don't have to be center stage.
Control lost.
I like the cold.
No.
Need some help. I was worried.
Yo, Hades, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I had to take a few weeks off
I suck.
as well. So I went MIA for a little while too. Just because I was studying for my Security Plus exam, which I did end up passing. Now I'm studying for another one.
Tremble before fast!
Tried to stop him. I tried to stop him.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
But now we're just trying. First comp game of the day. Gonna see what happens.
Be strong together.
We got it to 99, so I'm trying to see what all we can do.
This is real firepower!
Reloading, almost got it.
Go up.
It's back.
I missed my snowball.
Ready to do some damage.
Okay. Charles dead. I had to make sure he wasn't alive.
Snowball fight.
Froze him. Nice. Had to throw my body in front of his, stop him from getting in the point.
I didn't always love my powers, but now I think they're great. Glow up.
"30 seconds before you attack. Get ready."
Your war against the surface frightens man and mutant alike.
You could flood this world with a mere thought. Do you truly fear what lies beneath the waves?
It is my brothers and sisters on Krakoa that I am concerned for.
I'm actually not sure if they had a support out there.
I've always insisted how well they adapt.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
For
fish.
sure.
Got it?
We won't run away. Now it's showtime.
Oh.
I like the code.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Yours.
Keep an eye on this spot.
Armed and dangerous!
I
I panicked. Looks like Bucky ulted and didn't get a chance to ult again. Because at first I was thinking about using my ult to counter his, but didn't really get to do much with it. Having my ult again. I'll say my ult for Star-Lord ult.
Sorry, no escaping us now.
No pleasure in that.
Keep going.
Wolverine's mauling Bucky, that's what I like to see.
I don't have to be center stage.
A nice deep freeze.
Some help. Us against the world.
I am ready to put on a show.
Cool. He can't hit me anymore, so that's cool. I had to go immediately behind him so he didn't one-tap me. I corrected my aim too much. Not that time though.
Sorry, no escaping us now.
Star-Lord should be having his ult soon.
Next victim.
So cold. Be strong together.
Almost am I right? Oh, he was automatically dodging her.
A nice deep freeze.
He get his ult shut down again? I feel so bad for him.
Dagger. Thanks so much.
GG.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Nice. Yeah, every time I saw this with Wolverine, he was in the back line tearing it up. I think everybody was doing really well. I don't know who kept stopping the Bucky from ulting or if that was Wolverine doing it. Or what. At 12k healing, Cloak and Dagger had 16k. I think I could have done better there. It wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. That was really good. I didn't think we'd end up having 11 and 12 kills respectively. Just really nice. They made a really good game. I just wish it was optimized a little better. Because if this game had Fragpunk's levels of performance and optimization, I think it would definitely be 10 times better just off that alone. Because they already got the accessibility options and everything else. It's literally just the performance of the game is not the best.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Because just 2 weeks ago, I was getting like 160, 180 frames. Now I'm barely getting 120. And I didn't change anything on my end. I guess I'll go Punisher.
Not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
Let me actually go Squirrel Girl.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
On a map like this.
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
Like, the way the cinematic looks now was not running this badly.
Round one, go! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Of just a regular squirrel.
Hey, Tandy, where's Ty? You two are usually inseparable.
That hasn't changed.
In fact, we're closer than ever.
Yo, Cesar, what's up? What's up?
Or not.
Are you guys sharing a studio?
Hope you're doing well.
I get it.
Hope your day is going great. Yeah, playing some Rivals today. I was either gonna do Frag Punk, Marvel Rivals, or Tekken.
In 5, 4, 3.
But it's been a minute since I played Marvel Rivals, so I wanted to like play that, and we're doing comp right now. I'm in
To the mission area.
Plat 3 right now. That's what I ended. Kind of got the Plat 3, then I went studying for the cybersecurity test, and I stopped playing nearly as much. Now we're back on it again, so we're gonna see what we can do.
Oh, a touch of healing. Sorry, calamari.
Okay, so I'm gonna harass this man no more. We're just gonna make sure he can't come out that direction again. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'm just doing this to annoy people as much as possible to make them uncomfortable. Currently bronze 2. Really? Oh no. My condolences.
Frank's gone full turret mode.
But you know, next time you go on comp, you're gonna go on like a 30-game win streak. You know, I believe in you.
This is real firepower. Enemy in front of us.
Almost got blocked off there.
Schoolgirl versus Squid Kid? Let's do this. Oh, now that's a snack.
Get in there.
I'm really GM. Don't tell anyone I'm smurfing. Hey yo. They really will be videos like that. They'll just be like, oh yeah, you know, a bronze 2 to Celestial, and it'll be a pro player. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. They're like, see guys, the climb isn't that hard. Like, please spare me. I need to get behind them. Once you made your smurf, took you 2.5 games for someone to finally get a kill on you. Oh my.
Real firepower.
That's what I was like, you gotta be pulling my leg or something, because I remember you being nowhere near bronze last time I saw you. Ooh, almost dead, almost dead. Please. That'd be crazy. Farming bronze players for fun, going down there to get an ego boost, insane.
I'm not done with this fight yet.
Oh, we haven't been able to touch the point. I mean, I have just 2 kills. We have a bunch of ults, but I haven't seen anybody use them. I've been damaging people. Like, I can do the damage. I just can't secure the kill. Which is arguably worse.
I am ready to put on a show.
Ooh, I can't let that hit me.
Just another sucker with suckers.
There is no time to be sucked.
I'm a problem you're
Oh, I killed him.
solved, Frank.
I'm a problem your gun can't solve. It's crazy.
The final 10 seconds. Ooh, a touch of
I was gonna ricochet it on him.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Let's keep playing until we have a winner.
Okay. What is behind me? What? He can do that?
Hello, happy to chip in.
Don't give me. Ooh. One tank GM players too. If you want to farm GM players too, just my homies have been on. If you refuse to solo queue and lose my GM. I feel you. Said I just got this. I'm not losing it. I'm not strong enough.
This is real firepower.
Okay, so now they're focusing my scroll stampedes. I have to be more cautious about these. But now I know they're enough of a threat to get players to focus them. Wait, hold on. Is that back here? Need that gone.
Keep going.
You one-tricked your way to GM with Scarlet? Interesting, interesting. Come here, Namor, please. That was gonna be embarrassing if I let him kill me right there. Loki, I need you, Loki.
Hello, happy to chip in. Time to go nuts.
No. You're trying to learn other players? Oh, like how other people play in like different elos?
Love battlefield medicine.
Bounding back into action.
How much damage have we done?
Get that vehicle moving again.
Is that riveting, you know? Oh.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Ooh, just a second off. Just a second off.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Please, I'm missing all my nuts. Oh, is that Rocket AFK?
The final 10 seconds.
Oh no, he's just loading.
Done with
I was gonna be so sad.
yet.
All right, we got.
Get that vehicle.
We're not gonna make it. The game is over. Actually, the round is over. I'm in. Whew.
Score is 1-2-0. Time to
I don't know why I was missing everything. My aim needs work.
you're on. Eat nuts and kick butts. The right heroes could make all the difference.
I want to say Squirrel Girl wasn't that bad. It's just me with her. Just my aim not being the best. I still do want to see if I can eventually get top 500. Once I'm done with getting the rest of these certs, then I'll actually have the free time to do so.
When people first saw my powers, they were like, wait, a squirrel? And now they're like, ooh.
So I got two more. I got two more immediate certs to get after this cert.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
But realistically, one more after this one.
So,
And I think I should be done with that by the fall.
God's once in a blue moon, right, Doc?
On occasion. But to serve as one's avatar must be exhausting.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't comment. Khonshu is always listening.
Perhaps a divine
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Gonna wait here in case they portal.
This isn't my first trip through the multiverse, you know?
Maybe just my aim slightly. They're already up here, so. Knew it.
Why'd we stop later? Keep an eye on this one.
Now where you going, Doctor?
Oh, I'm energized.
Oh, I killed him. I was gonna jump through it just to finish him.
One for the squirrels.
I really had to wait for it. I really had to wait for it. I had a feeling they'd try it.
Oh, check this place out.
I'll see you no more.
Nobody controls Moon Knight.
This is real
real firepower!
Time to go nuts.
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, I'm fine.
Now that's
Hey, team! Enjoy the
Nice.
just another summer with suckers.
Am I gonna get fast shamed by this hole in the wall? Okay, cool. No.
You're welcome! Someone scratch my back!
Oh no, that might be it. I hate hearing Squirrel Stampede. I'll be loving it, man.
I'm counting on you, friends. I'm not done with this fight yet.
I think if I get my aim just a little bit better with Squirrel Girl, or like aim where people are gonna be instead of where they are sometimes,
Vehicle in its tracks.
it'll be fun. Oh man. What the? The more? Is he spawning right there?
I had more tricks than they asked.
Enemy in front of us!
Time to go nuts.
Everybody started shooting back there. There was a Squirrel Girl behind me? Oh, was that just me? Might have just been him.
Your powers are mine! The moon!
Bounding back into action.
It's one of the things that I'm always constantly wondering, like, okay, am I picking the right character here for this situation, or what all do we have to do to stop this team? Stuff like that. They're doing it again.
Eye of Agamotto!
Oh, looks like they blocked out Doctor Strange from doing his ult. Nice.
Spider mode. I am ready to put
All right, we're gonna come kill their spirit.
Executioner!
Ah, no, I missed. Oh, thank you, Rocket.
Ashanti's power!
check out this big airport. Time to go nuts.
I know that Punisher. I feel bad for him, man, because every time he's ulted, I've stopped him.
You stop them in their tracks.
Oh yeah, his infinite ammo's gone.
This is real firepower! Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier!
Oh no, he's still alive. Yeah, Punisher's prioritizing me.
Breathing, you're going. Ah, you're a lifesaver.
Oh.
I am ready to put on a show.
Bring on the chaos!
Only 60 seconds left.
That one hurts.
I gotta get better at landing those.
Let's do this.
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
Breathing, you're going.
I'm constantly getting shot at. Oh no.
Out, dark magic!
30 seconds. We're back, right, Mexico?
Our victory is nearly at hand.
Ooh, can we stop them here?
Better stop that vehicle.
Catch my...
Gotta keep their attention. Why not throw it at the squid? It's just a habit.
I am ready to put on a show.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh no, that might be it. That might be it. That might be it.
He'll be back. Executioner!
Is that the strange play? Very smart by Dr. Strange to do that, actually. This is about to be not such a smart play for me. Ooh.
Final score 2-1. Another epic victory!
That was really well played. Everybody played that really well. I wish I could have done more. Oh, who are you before Penny? That game felt like it lasted like an hour, and it wasn't that long. That was a little stressful. Whew.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh, let's see here. I'll try Skogul again.
And kick butt.
Skogul is just really fun to play.
Being a superhero is a piece of cake compared to being Luke Cage's nanny. Now that was stressful.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You can't have my new arm, Rocket.
I'll make it with you. Why, Rocky? Go on, name your place.
One raccoon skin hat.
Thanks. I mean, technically, I ain't a raccoon. Something tells me I should push my luck.
I feel like we're doing an axe.
The battle starts in 5.
Definitely going with Milla on this one.
2.
I want to say that's Rocket's name. Yeah.
What you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Like his actual name. Before he got the name Rocket.
I appreciate you.
We shouldn't be fighting here. We should go to the point.
Time to go nuts.
Oop. They ate my acorn.
Get in there.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
That was an accident.
Full KO.
Ben, please.
You're welcome.
Feeling better already.
Man's ran up repping Yancey Street and punched me in the jaw.
Come again.
I was down there way too close to the mix.
Capture the mission area.
That's a notification for the spring sale. Have you guys picked up anything interesting on the spring sale, by the way? Did you guys know what was happening on Steam?
I appreciate you. Time to go nuts.
I don't know why, but the last person I've CC'd for the last couple times has been Ben. No wonder he punched me in the face. Yeah, there he is again.
I still want you.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh, wow, it hit me twice. Told myself to get off the floor and I stayed on the floor. Okay, so maybe Squirrel Girl isn't working and I should be switching to, what's the word for it? Punisher? Yo, what's up, Hybrid? How you been doing, bro?
Their team's
Appreciate you hopping in. Hope all is well on your end.
point.
Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and almost said Crusader Kings. And Street Fighter 6 have been treating you well. Me and this Squirrel Girl just throwing things at each other. We're not even hitting each other. Oh, let me leave. He died. What am I holding on to this alt for? I should use it. Ben, please. Starting to get grim. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been really great. Like, walking down in the forest and I'm like, man, somebody could really attempt to rob me right here. And I just see somebody looting someone's body. And I'm like, I hope this fine young gentleman, you know, who's just looking for a come up doesn't try to kill me. And lo and behold, he tried to rob me.
Do you have to burn everything?
Here they come.
Guess it's not all about the Benjamins. It's crazy. Crazy work. Please.
They're gonna come after us.
Ben, please. I can't touch the point.
I am ready to put on a show.
Let's act like that didn't happen. He's just punching me in the face.
You'll have to keep fighting.
He wants to keep punching me in the face. So you got shot with a crossbow? That's funny. They let you know you were touchable and they put you back in touch with your humanity. You know what time it is, right? Right? Pulled out his watch, say, golly gee, look at the time. Started punching me in my mouth. I said, all right, that's nice. Fortnite clip of the day. Let me stop. Oh my God. Maybe Iron Man might work better here. They have a lot of people on the ground, boots to the ground, so maybe that might work better.
Clip.
You were the clip on all along, man.
I'll fight this war against crime until I fall.
But yeah, I was trying out Street Fighter 6 last night. You know what's crazy? I realized I'm either gonna have to be trying, what's the word for it?
I'm not a hero. I'm
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What's the word for it? I realized I'm either gonna play, I think it's gonna be Marissa, Moran, and Ryu.
There's always a spark of light in darkness.
The battle starts in 5,
Because I've been playing it, I'm like, it's just, I'm still in a character crisis, man.
All you need to do.
I can't lock down a singular character that I really like to play.
Sorcery and deception always defeat the clenched fist.
It has been almost 2 years as far as the game has been out. Yeah, I know they nerfed parry a while back, and I know I think throw loops are just part of this game's identity. I don't know if they're going anywhere, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. I know a lot of people have been asking to remove throw loops, because even the pro players, because they're like, man, you could be the best player in the world if you know how to throw loops for like 30 seconds, because they're just really strong. But it's still really weird. Like I after they nerfed Marissa, man.
Mission area.
And it wasn't even necessarily the damage. The damage I'm completely fine with. It was some of the combo routes that got nerfed and certain confirms that no longer work that are just ingrained in my muscle memory. I just got to go back and relearn, because she's still very usable. I've seen a few Marissas in Legend Rank getting it done. It's just because of those changes, she no longer feels good to me anymore. Like, you know, when you're playing a character and then something about their core fundamental identity changes, and you're like, man, this ain't gonna work. I could be a buff, could be a nerf, but because like, oh my god, everybody's getting split. I'd say her damage was a little strong. I will be the one to admit that. Even as much as I like Marissa, her damage was a little too much. But besides that, like with the combo routes, that's really my biggest gripe. The combo routes that no longer work anymore, because you get whiff punished by muscle memory. Of course, that's a few characters. Like, I'm sure that's what happened with Ed too, and a few others as well.
Only one of us gets to play with
But it's so funny because I saw Marissa, who was playing ranked, and then I saw her get whiff punished off muscle memory because a combo that no longer works. Like, she did it. Like, we all know it doesn't work anymore, but she still tried to do it and confirmed it and was like, oh yeah, right, that route no longer works, and lost the round because of it. Now, you could ultimately just say this is a skill issue, and I wouldn't disagree with you, but it's just so funny.
Got it. That's 3.
I keep getting ran up on.
Oh, my time to shine. Control seized.
It's so wild, man. What do they buff? You either adapt to get clapped, for real. Yeah, that's really what it is. Like, it seems like she's been really good for a lot of people. Like, people have been saying her fans are too much and her fans need to rework. Or like, she's the epitome of everything wrong with Street Fighter 6 if you're Chris CCH. Because I think I literally saw a tweet. I was watching a Corey gaming video, and then literally like his tweet came up saying like, Maya's the epitome of everything wrong with it.
My time to shine.
I said, that's kind of crazy. It's in the Bible, I think. Oh man. Yeah, I know a lot of people have just been
on your toes.
Asking for Street Fighter 6 changes, because that whole first year, no patches was, I'm not gonna say it was the worst thing in the world, because it wasn't. It was just interesting. It was really interesting to see like a game do that. But I think so many people are like so used to like different things coming in change wise that it's kind of hard to remember. Oh no, he's got his ult again. Keep the other healer alive. Keep the other healer alive. I tried. I couldn't. Ooh. Thank you for the Larry King. Yeah, they were not playing. They said we're gonna let the game sit for a year, and it actually like got people to see certain things that weren't as strong, or got people to actually counterplay a lot. Because you couldn't just be like, oh, they're gonna nerf this. Like, you didn't know what was gonna happen, so you had to adapt. You had to actually learn how to play. What did you? I couldn't keep anybody alive, unfortunately. They were just like, we're letting everything sit. If you think this is OP, you have time to figure it out to see if it truly is. You got time to try this character out for yourself. You got time to switch the things. You got time to rank up. You got time to do whatever it is that you want to do. We're not going to touch the game. But we tried. His name is wild, by the way. Penetration is crazy. So people who were calling like certain characters OP and unbalanced, they were like, oh, well, here's what you do to actually get around that. Which is what people are going to say regardless if you make a balance change or not. But it's just nice that the company was just like, yeah, you think this character's OP? Nah. And then, of course, they made changes after the year was over. And it's still nice to see character loyalists and specialists. Like, if you see a Marissa now, you're like, okay, this person has to be really good. You see a Manon player, you're like, okay, they really do this. But I think I'm just looking for something a little more stable now, which is why I'm drawn to Ryu. Because I know his character isn't going to change super drastically. I know for the most part his balance is locked into place.
I'm not judging.
I say this and then Ryu gets shot tomorrow. Gunned down in the streets, article. World traveler gets murdered. All his friends and fans forced to watch. That'd be awful. Especially after, how do you pronounce his name? Blaze or Blaz's performance in Capcom Cup where he took second as Ryu? That was crazy. Like, he had a dope run as a 15-year-old, like, which is crazy. Again, he's only 15 years old. So majority of his matches, like, there's not a lot of places a 15-year-old can go to play anything or do anything competitively by themselves. That means either his parents had to travel with him or literally he had to grind out so many online ranked matches to qualify and then get them to pay for his travel. That young man has a bright future ahead of him.
Lovely torture machines.
Like, before that, it was Ending Walker. Before that, it was Noah. Before that, you know, you have so many different people in the FGC that are growing up that came in when they were kids or, you know, in their early teens.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It was dope.
Make fun of my tail.
Really dope, man.
But I've still beaten Doom, Thanos, and Galactus.
She has indeed beaten Doom, Thanos, and Galactus. She did do that. I see.
I appreciate you.
That's what we're doing, Psylocke? Okay, I got you. Don't even trip. Don't be scared now.
Area is yours to capture now.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do they not know I'm here? Oh, they do now. They do now in the worst way possible.
My cosmic might returns.
Bounding back into action.
They have a Psylocke, so I'm gonna go Scarlet.
I may be powered by chaos, but I'm trying to bring a bit of order to the universe.
I love the hair physics in this game, man. You know what? Let me stay with my team. Let me stay with my team. Let me stay with my team. Nah, it's not like you wanted this fight. Oh!
That's what I need.
Nah, Invisible Woman, you wanted this fight? Susan, come here. It's kind of crazy. Both of them tried to finish me. They wanted me dead.
You were under my spell.
Get in there.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Therefore, I destroy them.
Bring on the king. This is real firepower.
Look here!
Very cool. She thought she had me lined up. She just barely missed me. She would have killed me and stopped me.
done it.
Now, a disappearing act.
I hear footsteps.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
Who is that?
Tandy needs help.
Chaos control.
Yeah, like I think what makes Street Fighter 6 different is how volatile it is. Like it's different, it's unique. Like it's a lot faster than Street Fighter 5 is. It's much more entertaining to watch. Of course, I think people want a more slow and controlled experience, so it's a little more predictable, so you can keep your leads and stuff. But that's what I like about Tekken 8 in Street Fighter 6. They turn the formulas on their heads. They're still very entertaining to watch. They're not just slog fest. Like Tekken 7, you have to wait like ages for like one of the two turtles on screen to crack. And while that might be interesting to people who are super hardcore and into the game, a lot of people who are newer to the game aren't gonna like that. I didn't like it when I was going through it. It's not for everybody, man. Not saying that these games have to always appeal to everybody, because you know you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. It's just we needed a shake up. We needed a mix up.
Control lost.
Yeah, like I think what Tekken 8 now is trying to do is they're adding more defensive options, and I think that's really the root of the issue. Some of these games feel so heavily offensive that you need good defensive mechanics, and I think that's really the root of the issue is. If it was slower, you know, things are easy to react to. You feel like you have more interactions, more chances to actually turn stuff around. Please, Grim. No. I should have went the other way. I keep putting myself in danger for no reason.
I feel better already.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
Bring on the chaos.
Yeah, to be fair, Street Fighter 4 had a lot going on balance-wise. You had like so many different characters. Like you had characters like Elena where certain characters, like their moves on her would whiff, certain hitboxes just weren't working the right way. Like that is the straight up like an outright old school game, right? Oh, nobody else was on the point.
Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is right.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people, they'll try and what's the word for it? They'll always compare a game to the very first fighting game that really made them get into fighting games, that really was like, okay, I like fighting games, right? This was fun, this was dope. If other games could just copy this formula, we'd have another banger on our hands, right? For some people, that's Tekken 7. Like for me, Tekken 7 is what really got me into fighting games, like playing them for real, like hours and hours out the day. But my favorite fighting game of all time is Third Strike, Street Fighter Third Strike.
I should have stayed in my cocoon.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite fighting game of all time is Third Strike. And I am completely ass at Third Strike. Like I am not good in the slightest.
Some assistance, please.
That's better. You're not going anywhere.
But it's so good. It's so good of a fighting game. Like that soundtrack, the characters, the atmosphere, the hip hop overlay, like on the whole like theme. Like it's old, man, but it's so good. But I have to understand that, like, yeah, the Street Fighter 6 is a direct sequel to Third Strike, and it's I don't hate Street Fighter 6. I really like Street Fighter 6, but to me, it's just not as good as Third Strike was, and that's okay. Like I understand it's not gonna be as good as Third Strike was. Yeah, close to the street. Yeah, it's a direct sequel. Yeah.
Firepower.
Like the plot has not moved forward until Street Fighter 6 came out. Every other Street Fighter game takes place either before Third Strike or like right between. Like 5 is still before Third Strike.
Fall back, my friends.
Feeling stronger already.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I played Tekken 5, I played Tekken 6, played 7, played Tag Tournament 1 and 2, played Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3, and then Infinite. And I didn't really like Infinite, but Blaze Blue, like I like games like those. But I think Third Strike is just the one I really like. We have 3 healers. Let me try going Groot if we have 3 healers. Cause this ain't working. Scarlet ain't working. Hey, yo. Ooh, I'll put a wall in front of him, I think.
This is real firepower.
Just can't get the healing.
Strength. Healing power.
Yep, did you? I don't think it's necessarily turtle-based games. It's just the fact that a lot of these newer games, like when Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 came out, right? You always had some other games like Street Fighter 5 or Tekken 7 that had more defensive-based mechanics. You had a good opportunity to play defense just as much as you did offense. Well, I would say they're more. Tekken 7 is not really a good example of that. Tekken 7 ended up having a more defensive-heavy gameplay style the higher you climbed. Because like you would have like people going back and forth, Korean back dashing, wave dashing, and then blocking and waiting until somebody got launched, and then half the health bar would be deleted, and then you do it again. But I'm gonna make it before April, I swear. Nice to see your progress. You might end up catching up before I do, because I let myself fall behind again so I could binge it again. But I think what people miss is just having that opportunity to play defensive as much as you do offensive, because when Tekken 8 came out, people were saying like it felt like you were playing a 50-50 casino because sidestepping wasn't as strong. You had grabs that could kind of track you to the sides and everything, and almost everybody would put you in a heat dash mix up, and you had to guess between low or high. And then when it comes to the identity of these games where you've been able to have as many defensive options as well as offensive, like with the ink system in Street Fighter, or you know, doing your cancels and your what's the word for it? You had so many different mechanics that would give you offense and defense, or opportunities to play defense. Like you weren't just dead, you weren't getting drive impacted in the corner, but you were getting stunned if you guessed wrong too many times. Stuff like that. You didn't have drive rush. You had to actually, like, if you were to dash forward, you took a risk by just dashing forward. It's a bigger risk because you couldn't just go from one side of the screen to the next immediately. You had to like do dashing up in increments, and you weren't immediately always able to cancel that. And it wasn't as fast. It was a lot more slower. It was a lot more controlled. And I think it's the control aspect that people are missing. Where since these games are faster, since they're a lot less stable, since they're a lot more volatile, it's hard to control the pace of the match. It's hard to feel like I'm in control. I got my plan. I can really do what I want to do. But, oh, all of a sudden somebody caught you with a whiff. All of a sudden they're drive rushing at you in 2 seconds. You didn't get the timing right. Now you're in the corner. Now you're stuck. Now you're guessing for game. Stuff like that, I would say. I wouldn't say people want the games to be turtle based, because people definitely don't want these games to be turtle based. They want the opportunity to play defense. They want the opportunity to have more than just guess. As far as like, you know, these fighting games are concerned now, a lot of the pros say these games are just a little too volatile. They're just a little too fast. It's hard to remain in control. That feeling where it's like, I got it. Everything's in my control. I got this, you know, 80% lead. They're not coming back from that. Then all of a sudden you get launched. You get put in the corner. You're like, oh, okay, let me just block. Let me not panic. All of a sudden, what we got next? Heat burst. Now it's another mix. Is he going to try and sweep me? Is he going to try and grab me? He's got plus frames. Oh my God, he just hit me. Now he's heat dashing. Oh God. Oh God, where did my health go? Now that 80% lead is now even, depending on what character you're playing. And now it just feels like all that progress he made, all that control just went away in a flash, in an instant, which is very thrilling as a spectator, but it can feel awful as a player where you're just like, I just did all this and they were able to come back in 2 moves. There's some people, they feel like cheap comeback mechanics. That's why some people were initially upset when Rage was added to Tekken. Because you gotta remember the Rage system wasn't always a thing. People got mad when Rage arts were implemented. People got mad when Rage drives were implemented. Because anytime you add something that might add on to or possibly change how people fundamentally interact and enjoy the core principles they believe a game should be like, you're gonna always have those people that are jaded being like, oh, this game sucks now, I can't play it anymore. If this was Street Fighter Ultra 4, you would have never been able to touch me. You do have some pros, like they were saying that, like if this is Street Fighter 5, you wouldn't be able to touch me. If this is Ultra 4, you wouldn't be able to touch me. But because there's Street Fighter 6 and they added these baby mechanics, there's this drive rush, there's drive impacts, they sped up the game. Now it's super easy to confirm. They took away 1 frame links. But as a new player, as a spectator, you're like, oh man, this game is amazing. Like I would have never touched any of those games. They were too slow. They were too old, too rigid. Not enough experimentation, not enough flash, not enough oomph. It was missing something. This is the key that's missing. This is a part of evolving that always strikes people a certain way. Where it's like, picture you growing as a person. You're always gonna have some people who are just like, I liked you better before you had a job. You know, I liked you better before you started doing well for yourself. I liked you better before you got a new haircut or before you started working out and going to the gym. Or I liked your dad bod more than you being muscular. Or, you know, I liked you before the makeup. I liked you before you changed your hair, before you started, you know, getting into a certain field, before you started going around a certain group of people because maybe they're nice to you, stuff like that. Just as examples of like real world interactions. It's just like that with video games where they grow, they change, they evolve over time, and you're gonna have some people who loved how they used to be, and you're gonna have some people who hate how they are now. But the important thing is to remember that you can still always go back and just play these games for the most part. You know, it's important to realize, to go back and touch these games and realize how they work, because some people will have the nostalgia goggles on and then they'll be like, this game was so much better, then they'll go back and play it and be like, huh, this game might actually be for real. Maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was, or maybe it was as good as you thought it was. But it's cool to appreciate what the series and franchise was for what it was, and also appreciate it for what it is today. Because if a game doesn't change, if you have something that doesn't grow and evolve over time in this day and age, especially with how competitive everything is, your game will die. Or if your game gets off on the wrong foot from the first patch or 2, your game will die. We saw it happen with MK1. MK1 did not have the best launch. MK1 did not have the best received content. The best, like, the online wasn't great. Like that, when you're actually playing the game, it feels really good, but everything in between that sucks, man. When you're finally in the game, you're playing, people are like, this game is awesome, and then all of a sudden the lobby disconnects. You gotta remake the lobby. You don't really have options to practice while you're in the lobby with other people. Setting up a lobby with multiple people sucks. Playing against your friends suck. And when you're trying to matchmake for games, it's not like you could be in practice while you're matchmaking, so that sucks. It's hard to find a match sometimes. It's like, man, it's just unfortunate. Love that person because it always makes me feel like my opponent ain't dead till they dead. Yeah, like there's more interaction happening. There's more stuff occurring. You have more options. You have more things going on the screen. You have a lot of oomph, a lot of different things occurring compared to, oh, okay, let me watch these guys go back and forth until somebody gets hit. These conversations have to be very nuanced, because you have some people who are like, KOF 13 is one of the best King of Fighter games of all time. I don't know why we don't go back to that. And then you're like, okay, when's the last time you touched KOF 13? And then you find out they don't even own the game. People say the same thing about so many other fighting games too. Bring back 1 frame links. Oh, what rank were you in Street Fighter? Oh, I didn't play ranked. How many times did you touch the game? I only played it like 2 or 3 times, but it was a lot more fun to watch. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like people who are saying Clive should have been a Soul Calibur character. I was like, if everybody who said Clive should have been in Soul Calibur bought Soul Calibur, we'd have a Soul Calibur 7 by now. The game sold well, but it didn't meet expectations. So that's why they didn't do another Soul Calibur. Same thing for Virtual Fighter. Everybody was like, oh, Virtual Fighter's coming back. I still play Virtual Fighter from time to time. I just don't stream it. But it is a very enjoyable game. It's slow, it's smooth, and what a lot of people were asking for from Tekken, they have in Virtual Fighter. The animations are a lot clearer. You're not catching people doing hell sweeps, or you're not catching people wave dashing. It feels like you're watching a martial arts film when you're playing that game. But you know what happened when Revo released? Everybody hyping up the game, everybody saying Virtual Fighter is dope. Like, I'm gonna go to this game from Tekken. They didn't play it. They didn't buy it. So a lot of people just going around saying stuff, they don't know what they want. Like, look what happened with Killer Instinct. You still have a lot of people still playing, like a lot of loyalists. I'm not gonna say like just because you add criticism for one game means you have to go and play the other game you really, really love only, like purely. Like, I like Street Fighter 6, I like Tekken 8, but I do have some criticisms about each game, and they're not perfect by any means. But I think people should give these games credit where credit is due. Like, they're sold really well. Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 have sold some of the best that these franchises have ever sold in their lives. Yeah, left, right, crouching, medium kick, fireball, repeat. One of the things that made execution in Street Fighter 4 like so much more fun to watch, though, even though a lot wasn't going on, is because you had one frame links and because everything was so much harder to do already. If somebody did like a jab confirm on Street Fighter 4, like you're like, oh my, and the online delay based netcode, you're like, okay, they got it for real. Like, they really know what they're doing. If somebody hit you with a mix-up, chances are you hadn't even seen that yet. You see a tournament players play it on a like grand scale, like an Evo, you're like, oh my god, I didn't even know you could do this with this character. That's before social media really started popping off like it was, so people didn't have a game figured out in like 10 seconds. Like, there's still things to this day in that Street Fighter 6 tournament people didn't know you could do with Ryu because of Blaza's performance, or you know, Kakeru is still showing off some JP tech, which is like, these games are infinitely much more interesting to watch. And while it's okay to be like, I like the old games better, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're constantly going to compare these newer games to the old games, at least realize why they changed some of the things they changed, because some of these things in these old games are straight up broken and unplayable. Like, certain matchups, awful. You couldn't even like touch certain people in certain matchups. Like, these games are a lot more balanced. Like, it's really nice. Like in Street Fighter 6, you're seeing a lot of character representation. Like, you're seeing some Manon show out, you're seeing some Ryu show out, you're seeing, you know, like people, fan favorites, like how you thought Ken would have won, or, you know, an Akuma or a Bison. I don't know if an Akuma or a Bison has even won a major yet. Like a big, high profile major tournament. I could be wrong about that. I just don't know if it's happened yet. And you do have people like Angry Bird, or people like, ooh, I'm trying to remember like all the pro player names. I've been watching so much Tekken and Street Fighter, I can't remember like who's in which game. But you have so many different people showing so many different representations of different characters, pulling out characters out of nowhere. Like when Snake Eyes came out of nowhere and won a major with Zangief, like that was cool. To go on the Capcom Cup, like that was cool. By someone EWC. Oh yeah, okay. Did he? This is why I said, correct me if I'm wrong. Because did I watch EWC this year? Let me see. Oh, you talking about Xiaohai?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Because he's one of them. He's one of the KOF vets. But he plays more than just Bison, yeah. I don't think he's a Bison main, but I got you. Let me not move the goalposts for sure.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Did he win? I'm trying to remember, was it him or Kusanagi? No, it was him. He took it over Kawano. Yeah. Bison and Akuma. Okay. I have to remember. I'm getting tournaments mixed up. Because Kusanagi beat him in a tournament before they did EWC.
I wouldn't know
That's dope.
Or of the light form.
Yeah. Shao Hai, he's yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah. So I forgot, who was he playing when he fought Kusanagi? He wasn't playing Bison when he fought Kusanagi.
I mean,
I'm noticing a lot of Bison picks come out of nowhere too. Just because Bison's so good.
spread your light.
I ain't mad at him for that either. That's really dope.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But another thing that was cool about Capcom Cup though, you saw a lot of fan favorites people thought were gonna win or go super far, just not do as well. Like Punk just won Evo, so a lot of people were thinking like, oh, okay, grand final's gonna be Punk and somebody else, and then it's like, no. Like I think out of the top 8, only one player was NA, and I think it was Noah. I think Noah was the last man standing from America. You don't like the Luke action? I know Minna got knocked out. Like it was crazy seeing like just these people come out of nowhere and just start losing. Like that's what I like about Capcom Cup 2 is you bring in a lot of players who people didn't know necessarily about. Like I didn't know who Blas was before Capcom Cup. Like, I knew who Endwalker was when he started showing up, but I think that's because I was paying attention to the Street Fighter 5 online scene. No, I'm being focused. Logan Paul in Japan vibes. Hey, yo. That's kind of crazy.
It's back.
Yeah, the way he just kind of goes in and burns himself out is kind of funny because either he goes in and he does really well or he immediately gets clapped. Like there's no in between. Either Noah's running over everybody or he's getting clapped. I think we just gotta let them have that.
Feeling stronger already. My turn to shine.
Oh yeah, we can stop this now. Oh no. I'll go back. I should have pinged to let my team know I wanted to go in.
You need to stop that vehicle.
Because they can't read my mind, obviously.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
7 Kins overall, that doesn't surprise me. Really good character, honestly. And if you're in a competition to see like, oh, who's gonna win this? Who's gonna take away this $1 million? Hey, look, if you're not playing top tier, there's $1 million on the line. I think something's wrong. I would not be mad at you. So 7 Kins is crazy.
My turn to shine. Thanks. My turn to shine.
Oh, we didn't really need 2 defensive ults. Hey, yo! Hey, Jay, you handsome devil. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Hope the stream went well, bro. Johnny, you gotta die. Appreciate you propping in. We're just playing some Marvel Rivals comp. Everybody doesn't know I'm maximum obesity. Mental health advocate, as well as a variety streamer. Oh my goodness. And currently sweating Marvel Rivals. Play a lot of fighting games on the channel. We also do play some variety here and there, like anything from rhythm games to this to a bunch of other games as well. And I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. But that may be changing in the future if your boy is able to get a new job with these certs. Or when your boy is able to get a new job, I should say when, not if, right? Because it's a guarantee at this point. At least eventually. I know I'm not going to stay here for the rest of my life. That Loki has to die. Ooh, what an ult. That's gonna hurt. I gotta get out of here. Oof.
Much to prove.
We held them down there for a while, actually. I'm not mad at that. Don't you quit on me, Logan. Oh, he didn't have a choice.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh my goodness. Trying to keep my teammates alive. My enemies want my teammates dead more than I want to keep them alive, though. Put me to sleep.
Are undefeatable. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Oh my goodness. Winter Soldier hit so hard. I'm doing what I can, but I don't know what else to really do. Gotta steer clear of that Bucky.
That's better. What am I? Invisible?
Stop them. Only 60 seconds left.
Blind to make him take some more damage. Ooh, I'm gonna die. He stole his ult. Well played by the Loki.
30 seconds. Still here.
Oh, that's 2 ults though. That's 2 Winter Soldier ults down technically. I stopped everybody from taking the first one.
Supernova! Lights out.
My time to shine. The final 10 seconds. He stopped them.
I hear footsteps where. Let me not go up that far.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. We are undefeatable.
Day at the spa. Lights out. Let's pop back up under their noses.
Gotta get out of there. Everyone in Soldier had to go. Oh, Wanda whiff. That's all right though. That's all right though.
My time to shine. Little spider has a plan. Be careful.
Lights out.
It's spider time!
Something to do. With a scratch.
Maybe a problem.
All the way from Yetzi's.
Lights out. Coming up ahead. Us against the world.
Okay, cool. Had to save the healer in the back there. She was getting chased down by not human torch, but
2.
Winter Soldier. Good lord.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Got 22k healing. That was just in the first round. I have to be sure not to ult in the penny either, because her mines will kill me. It's a little rough.
Round 2,
There's always a spark of light in darkness.
seconds before you attack. Get
Cloak name Slick Back. Yeah, you see it? You see it?
Stay back on stuff.
Been pimping since been pimping since been pimping since been pimping.
Yeah, good news. Ben's gonna punch the time stream into shape. Problem solved.
Okay.
They knew what they were doing when they made this skin. I said I didn't even expect them to do anything like this. This is funny.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Should I give them another chance?
Let me just walk through this. That was dumb of me. I don't think they can come from this right side, so I'm gonna find a nice little corner over here. But you know, this Cloak and Dagger skin is really nice. It made me play them a lot more, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bucky's in the back, so we gotta deal with him. Oh my god. I was hoping my skill was gonna be up a lot earlier, but I threw that.
I'm back to shed some light.
Should've just went all in on damage. I was focused too much on self-preservation. But anytime I see Winter Soldier, I'm definitely rolling whoever's he's fighting. Cool. We need to get this out the way. Definitely need this. Out at the point, please. Ooh. That felt like Winter Soldier.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Judge, jury, execution.
That ain't good.
Feeling fantastic.
And it's
Your powers are mine!
Oh, I had to stop her. I was like, as long as you're not scared, as long as you're not scared of her ult, you can kill her relatively fast.
Like a day at the spa.
Punisher gotta go.
Time to shine.
He's gotta go. And he's gotta go. It's a hard game, man. There's a lot happening. So many different particle effects on the screen, so many status effects to pay attention to. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fun, though. He's alright, so he's Iron Man now. I'll be having to let this rip a lot more than.
Lights out.
My time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
My time to shine.
Tandy needs help.
Get that vehicle moving again. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Ah, that's good. You owe one. Anyone willing to help?
Ooh, tried to save everybody. We need an answer for Iron Man. Whew.
Lights out.
My time to shine. Only 60 seconds left. Glad to help.
Your powers are mine.
All right, Loki's. Oh, not Loki. Iron Man's dead.
Maximum pulse!
My time to shine.
Whew.
Nobody can hurt us now. Feeling fantastic. Johnny.
This is real firepower.
Down to 30 seconds.
Oh no. Ah, it's Punisher.
We're out of time.
Oh, he was ulting right when that happened.
I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again.
50 seconds, we could definitely do it.
Get that vehicle moving again. The final 10 seconds.
Today at the spa.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
Maximum pulse!
Pop back up. Oh my god. Lights out.
I tried to save him.
My time to shine. Glad to help. Invisible? Really? Why would I need you?
Lights out. Supernova! Hey.
My time to shine. Feeling fantastic. Us against the world.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Keep up the momentum. My time to shine.
Lights out.
Shields up.
Cool.
Helping from the shadows.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
We don't need to chase him.
Yo, you need healing? We're right here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh my goodness.
There's Fujikawa. Sorry.
Your powers are mine! Unleash!
Oh, that's not good. I tried.
I got you covered.
Ready to go full nova.
My time to shine. Invisible? Down to 30 seconds. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Clear the way, Spark.
That felt nice.
That's what happens when you step in my way.
Cool.
Nobody can hurt us now.
I think their team is still trying to figure it out. I know if I was playing DPS this game, I would not be doing well. I think that's been the biggest difference maker here. Woo. He went back to Winter Soldier as everybody like finally started coming in. I gotta keep my cloak ready for his ult. Ah, it's Winter Soldier again. That might be it. Oh yeah, GG.
Final score 2-2-3.
We did our best. We did our best.
Well,
Can't be mad at that.
them all.
I think everybody played well. They just played a little better. That's 20 kills clicking negative. That's crazy. 42k healing. So oof. And just okay. Yep, they were just a little better there. They were just a little bit better there.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Let's see what everybody else picks. Okay. We'll go Cloak and Dagger again.
And Dagger. We are hope and fear.
I forgot I have the Lord icon for Cloak and Dagger. I should take it off. Don't want people raising their expectations when they see that.
Round one,
I create equilibrium. When it gets disturbed.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Your realm is in peril.
It's so fun to me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Just embrace the light.
Wants to heal you.
Lights out. Suffering in darkness.
Nothing can truly harm
Track this
me.
enemy.
I have shut down rocket speed.
We have to go stop her from capping point.
Help, please. Feeling fantastic.
Oof. That was smart from the hell to make the whole team turn around.
Time to shine.
Should have stayed right where I was, actually.
This is real firepower! I am Asgard's might! Lights out.
My time to shine. Something doesn't feel right here.
You'll want to protect your
Back up on it.
hell are beyond counting.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
You do not know who you fought.
Anyone willing to help?
Usually I love spiders.
My time to shine.
We'll wait till he comes in a little closer. I think Captain America's ult doesn't mean I should ult.
Lights out.
Someone's back here again. Might be Spider-Man this time.
Glad to help.
Alright, as long as Hela doesn't get a kill, she shouldn't come back. I'll hold mine again.
Lights out. Living feet.
Just some place for light. You owe me one.
Something just hit me.
Only 60 seconds left.
This is real firepower! Lights out.
Our foes may be near.
Suffer in the darkness. My life.
My time.
Nice. Heal me, you simpletons, is a crazy line.
Down to 30 seconds.
I am Asgard's might!
Track this enemy. Hang on for just a while. I feel like I'm being watched.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
The final 10 seconds. Time to shine. Just embrace the light.
Was but a scratch.
Shields up.
Have to kill Spider-Man.
Until we have a winner.
Doctor Strange is dead, that's fine. We still have a support alive, so Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are out. Spider-Man should actually be coming back relatively soon.
Rebirth is not how we do it.
Yeah, there he is.
Defense is the key.
Nice.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. We are Cloak and Dash.
Just run it back.
We are hope and fear. Round 2.
They're always afraid of Ty, but they just don't know him.
This place looks so comfortable. This must be Scroll Girl's house. It looks like it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
How strange. I cannot seem to read your thoughts.
My helmet is shielded from telepathic intrusion. One can never be too safe.
So I have learned. This world is full of dangers I could never have imagined.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Yes, I capped the point quick. He's got to go to the bathroom. Oops, that was a bad choice. Let me back up. I'm gonna pocket tanks right now. Oh, that almost killed me. Ooh. I saw the squirrels coming. I just, for some reason, didn't react to them.
I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again.
Oh man, it's the worst thing to see as a healer coming back from spawn. All the lives you could have saved.
I was worried.
I feel like myself again. Our adversary's miniature metal spider. Assemble!
While she's healing, I can focus on getting this trap out the way.
I have crushed us against the world.
She has to die. Hell has to die. Cool. GG.
Final score 1-2-0. Another epic victory. Big win.
Oh yeah. That was fun. Oh, it looks like somebody switched from healer. That was fun. But I think this is where I'm going to be ending for today, y'all. Let me actually pull this up. I don't know why this keeps pulling up to this monitor. But I think we'll be rating out to... Let me see who's live, actually. Before I tell y'all who we're going to be rating, let me not lie to y'all real quick. I think we'll probably just rate Tony since he's still live. Oh, wait, no. I think he might be ending. Looks like he's ending. So we're gonna be rating someone else instead. Let me see here. Probably John instead then. Since he's currently live. But with that all being said, I'll see you guys Monday, or if not, I'll see you guys sometime next week. Really gotta see how everything shakes out, how I'm really feeling. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a night. You're all wonderful people. First raid message for everybody sub to the channel. Second raid message for everybody that isn't. And just know I appreciate all you guys for being here. Jay, thank you again for the raid. Captain, thank you for being here. Nia, congratulations on being first. T for being second. Hybrid for the FGC talk. Cesar for popping in. Would say Zella, but I know Zella's gone. Morty. But regardless if you came in, said hey or not, I just know I appreciate you all the same. And I will be seeing you guys possibly Monday. I'll let you guys know. But let me hit the rate button here. There we go.